Alright, what is up you guys? This is a live prediction video, and I'll let people file in a little bit first. But this year's Royal Rumble, I have the match card in front of me right here. Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, PA of course. I was going to go to this one, but I decided to go to WrestleMania 34 instead. So, let's see here. I have the match card in front of me. People are filing in. So if you have any questions regarding the Rumble, feel free to ask. So we have 9 matches, 3 of them being pre-show. And I actually did the drawing of the Raw 20 DVD, and I'm going to upload that after the live show here. So that will be revealed then. Alright, so your 3 pre-show matches is Bobby Roode versus a to be determined. It's a U.S. Championship Open match, and so this one's it's hard to predict. I mean, I guess you can predict who it's gonna be. I know there are a couple names floating around right now. There's Neville, Dolph Ziggler. I see Dolph Ziggler being in the Rumble, but I could see him coming back for the U.S. title match, being that's the last thing he did. But you never quite know. So, that one's kind of hard. I would say Bobby Roode is going to retain, though, against whoever he's facing at this point. And AJ Styles fan 2018 said he thinks the winner will be Samoa Joe. And you can go ahead and throw your predictions out there too. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Revival tag team match. This one's kind of easy. I think Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for sure. Going into WrestleMania, I think they're going to have a program with Finn Balor and the Balor Club, so I think that one's kind of a cut and dry match. And then a 6-man tag match. Kalisto, Lance Dorado, and Graham Metalik versus TJP, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak, or Gulak, however you pronounce that. I would say, I don't even know. Let's go with 6 matches on the main card. Let's go with the Women's Royal Rumble, and then I'll end it with a match. I'm gonna say Asuka for this one. I was gonna say Ronda Rousey, but now that Stephanie McMahon is gonna be the guest commentator, I'm actually gonna go with Asuka. My prediction though is Ronda Rousey is going to enter, and Stephanie McMahon is somehow gonna cause Ronda Rousey to be eliminated or something like that. So, thus leading into a WrestleMania match with them. Alright, so the Usos versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, 2 out of 3 falls match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. I'm going to actually go with Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I think that's kind of a wild card choice, but I'll go with that one. And like I said, for the women's match, I'm going to go with Asuka. There's really no one else. So that's why I'm just going to say her. And it could lead to a pretty damn good match at WrestleMania if it's with Alexa Bliss. Alright, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus Cesaro and Sheamus. WrestleMania 34, we're expecting a Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan match. So I'm going to actually say they're going to lose the titles here. And it, thus leading to problems. Because I think, because they have Fastlane this year. I think that's a little too late to break them up, or they could do it on Raw. But I'm going to have them lose the titles here against Cesaro and Sheamus. So I'm going to go, obviously, Cesaro and Sheamus. A handicap match for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm going to go AJ Styles. I think this one's pretty obvious. No doubt AJ Styles is going into WrestleMania as champion. It is kind of questionable whether or not he's going to walk out of Royal Rumble as champion, though. But I'm going to still go with AJ Styles. So, yeah, I still think it's going to be a SmackDown winner. And the person I choose for the SmackDown winner, you'll see, I think they'll be paired with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Alright, triple threat match for the WWE Universal title. And, yeah. For the Universal title, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman and Kane. Triple threat match. I'm going to say Brock Lesnar is going to retain. Obviously, come on. I'd be really surprised. Really, really surprised if he didn't retain. But you never know. So, they could pull a swerve and go with Kane. I don't think they'll go with Braun Strowman. I know he's supposed to face The Miz at WrestleMania. So I'm going to go with Brock Lesnar. And, we've had this for like a year and a half now, where Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar are going to face each other this year. So, come on, that's still happening at this point. Alright, the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match. I'm going to agree with a lot of my viewers, and I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura. I've said this for a while now, and Roman Reigns is actually the odds-on winner right now, pretty heavily, but I'm going to disagree with the odds. I'm going to say Nakamura. And the reason I say that is because, we have the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. It's going to be a Raw pay-per-view. And the reason we have Elimination Chamber pay-per-views usually before WrestleMania is to give a number one contendership. That's where I think Roman Reigns is going to get his number one contendership. So, that's the reason I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura. If I had to have a second pick, I'm just going to freeball it, and I'm going to say Daniel Bryan. I don't think it will, but why not, right? And John Cena, I don't see him winning. Dolph Ziggler, he could show up and possibly win, but I don't see it. If anything, I think he'll be in the U.S. Open match. So yeah, that's really it. This year's Rumble is not... I'm not that excited for it compared to last year's. I love the Royal Rumble, though. It is my favorite pay-per-view of the year. And this one's a little more meaningful, being I'm going to WrestleMania, so I can see that build up this year. So yeah, kind of a short little live stream here, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your predictions down below, and I will be watching live, and I'm actually going to be doing a live review Sunday night when I get home. So somewhere, probably around midnight, I'll do a live review, and then that'll be up. Because I will watch the pay-per-view front to back. So, Ethan Riffey, more excited for TakeOver. I'm not going to be watching TakeOver, but I could see why. What's up, Jerky Bicycle 224? Awesome name. But, yeah, TakeOver, I could see why you're more excited for that. This Rumble, it's just not as good as it could have been. I'm not saying I wanted to see Finn Balor and Brock Lesnar, but I feel like that would have been a better matchup than the triple threat match we're getting. So, I'm not one of the big Finn Balor protesters. But, what's up, Just Josh? Alright, so that's about it. I just wanted to do a short little prediction video. Why not just do it live, right? Save a couple steps. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what your predictions are, and I'll see you live Sunday for my review. This has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.